When I said, oh my God, indeed is on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play. Is here and now today.
Yes, my friends, indeed, this is the moment. I'm your host, Coach Raja Vaidya. Welcome to the Unbox Me Today show, where we bring you the experts to up level your a business and your life. So, without any further delay, let me give you a ring of a victory bell for being here and being so amazing. And you know who else is amazing? My next guest. Let me tell you all about her. Her name is Jennifer R. Glass. She is a multi-award-winning business growth architect, international best-selling author, speaker, trainer, and TV show producer. As a CEO of Business Growth Strategies International, she leads the only company that combines business growth coaching with innovative payment processing solutions, review management, marketing, web hosting, and design, all ultimately designed to boost the company's bottom line. Jennifer hosts small to medium-sized businesses to help uncover hidden revenue opportunities and capture the money they're leaving on the table. Sound familiar? Yes. So she is the author of "It's the Bottom Line That Matters" series, and other works that guide businesses towards financial success. So without any further delay, please welcome the super talented, super beautiful, the one who walked to school uphill both ways in the snow, barefoot, the one, the only, Jennifer Glass. Jennifer, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I am doing amazing, Raja. Thank you. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. And if you want to be fantastic too, click the link down below so that you can leave comments on the live, because when you're live, you thrive. And on the replay, you get to play again. So Jennifer, let's just dive right in. Really cool stuff. So, how did you get started and why did you get into the coaching side of things and joint ventures? I mean, tell us, what's your origin story?
Sure. So really quick, many years ago, back in the days when you walked uphill both ways in the snow,
Yep.
it was, I started at a company that was in the credit card processing space.
Right.
And eventually they became one of 4 companies that the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission
Mhm.
signed a contract with to provide credit card processing. Excuse me, in
Mhm.
the taxis. And so basically what ended up happening was they were looking at a 13,000 car universe. And I said, wait a second, there's so many more businesses out there. Let me
Yeah.
focus on that. And
Mhm.
so I went into my own business
Mhm.
and started offering the credit card processing. And one of the things I realized when I was in it was that it had to be monkey proof, because I
Yep.
don't know
Yep.
about all y'all, but when I was dealing with a project many years ago, I was
Mhm.
trying to get credit card processing for something. I spoke with the web guy. He had no idea how to bring it in. I spoke with someone else, no idea how to do it. All right, what do you do? So, long story short, ended up realizing it had to be stupid easy to make it work. So, I started then offering the processing to my clients. They came, they said, Jen, I got this from you. I need that now. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Mhm.
Let's do that. And so each piece ultimately landed me in a coaching environment with
Yep.
those clients. And
Mhm.
so I started coaching them and was doing it in exchange for future residuals.
Mhm.
And I started working with my coaches then in 2017. And they made me realize I needed to focus more on the coaching. And so one of the things
Yeah.
then that I started doing was I say, you know what? Let me really focus on some of the things that businesses can do really quick that
Yep.
will allow me
Mhm.
to
Easily.
start
Mhm.
getting even more value. So
Right.
one of those is joint ventures and strategic partnerships.
Yeah.
It is
And notice
so
also,
easy.
audience, one thing that she said, she needed coaching. She had to hire a coach so she could improve her life. What do we always talk about? If you want to go to, if you want to go somewhere fast, you go alone. If you want to go somewhere far, it takes a village and it takes a coach. So continue.
It definitely does, Raja. Thank you.
Mm.
So again, the joint venture strategy was one of those
Mhm.
things that I started implementing pretty quick with my clients
Yep.
and realized the potential value is unbelievably huge.
Hmm.
But it's not just saying, Raja, do you want to partner with me? Because if that's all I'm doing, that's not creating a joint venture. It is
No,
all about how do you create it, how do you nurture it, and how do you really maintain the relationship, right? You celebrate each other, you keep each other posted, you
and you
mark
share a
certain
dream.
milestones, all of
Yeah.
that. Yes.
Hmm.
And so that is so important. And that's how and why I got into that.
Right. And so that leads me to my next question. I said about, um, everybody has dreams out there, and when you want to partner up with a business partner or become a leader in a certain space, you got to align with someone else's dream. So, what is your dream? What is it that you want to do with this?
Eventually, my dream is to be
Yeah.
president of the United States. I'm not lying.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Um,
Okay.
I've got people asking me when, and I keep saying by 2040, I will be on the
Okay.
ballot for the president of the United States. And so what I'm
Excellent.
trying to do is help 10 million businesses,
Hmm.
small businesses by 2040. That's a huge number of businesses. And one of the reasons that I love doing these kinds of shows, because even if I'm not working with you one-on-one, you're still getting the benefit, and that counts against my 10 million businesses.
I like it. I love that. Okay, thank you so much for that, Jennifer. So, by the way, what Jennifer had said earlier on, remember when she wanted to start growing, she started to learn from her coaches. Guess what? I have coaches. She has coaches. You should have a coach too. And if you don't, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to go slow, but if you want to go fast, you want to do something that really impacts people and start affect change faster. You always need a coach. Michael Jordan had coaches. Tiger Woods had coaches. LeBron James had coaches. Everybody who was famous at something or great at something, they hired someone to look at them from the outside, because when you're inside the container, you can't read the label on the outside, right? Someone has to do that for you. When I want to become a better singer, I had to hire a vocal coach, and that made me into an operatically trained singer. So all of us need somebody to help us get to the next level. And as part of that, Jennifer has a cool gift for you all. So I'm going to share that with you below. So Jennifer, what are they going to get when they click on that link down below?
Thank you, Raja. So when you click the link down below, you are going to be getting my joint venture guide. I
Hmm.
mentioned really high level a
Ooh, I like
couple
it.
of things that you can get with joint
Hmm.
ventures. But again, it comes down to how do you actually start it? How do you
Hmm.
manage it? And how do you really profit from it? So
Hmm.
when you get that guide, you're going to be getting the joint venture guide. I'm not holding back in that. You get it. You also get a string of emails coming from me over the course of a couple of days
Hmm.
that will give you even more information to make
Hmm.
sure that you can really be managing your own joint ventures in your business profitably so that you can start really adding profit, not just revenue, into
Yep.
your business's bottom line.
I love it. I love it. That's beautiful. So I want to give her a ring of the victory bell for that. Make sure you click on that link below. If you're on the YouTube channel, it'll be in the banner down below. If you're on the podcast or any of the platforms, it'll be in the comments or the post show notes. So make sure you click on that and find it. You are a smart audience. I believe in you. You will find it. So Jennifer, let's keep on going here. I always call this segment the speed dating round, because I always say people need to connect with a person, not a business. So let's get to know you as a person and make sure there's someone out there that aligns with your story and really wants to get to know you. Tell us a little bit more about, where did you grow up? How did you grow up?
I grew up in New Jersey, so I
Woo-hoo.
am a Jersey chick through and through.
Nice.
Not far from
Mhm.
Philly like you.
Yep. Yep.
Although I'm in
Go
the northern
Eagles.
Jersey. Um, yes. So I'm in northern Jersey, not far from New York City.
Yep.
And for me, it was a great opportunity. Had so many things here and learned from two amazing parents
Hmm.
how to give back. And so I'm always, I even teach my kids the same thing, that
Yep.
it's so important to be giving back. We got so much from the community. We have to keep giving back.
I agree. Thank you. What about growing up? Did you have a favorite, like a movie or a book that helped inspire you and kind of shape the way you think today?
So Funny as it is, I was actually a
Yeah.
huge John Grisham fan.
Oh,
I was
nice.
thinking of going into law, and
Yeah.
so John Grisham, all law, all the time kind of thing. And so that was one of the big authors that I was reading at the time. If you ask me now, it's
Mm-hmm.
more the espionage kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be a book coming out with that.
Oh, cool. Cool. Very cool. Like international political socioeconomic thriller,
Oh,
right?
yes. Oh, yes.
I love it. All right, folks, you heard it here first. That's why we bring you the experts. What about, is there a favorite mentor, and do you have a quote from them that maybe that you can inspire the audience with?
One quote that I'm going to throw out there,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, I never got to meet him, but
Huh?
the great Zig Ziglar
Oh, yeah.
said, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." It is
Yeah.
so important to remember that. So many people get hung up on, "It's not good enough. I'm not good enough. I don't know what I'm doing," or anything
Yep.
along those lines. And I keep
Hmm.
telling clients one other thing really important to remember: minimum viable product, right? What is
Oh,
it
yeah.
that you need to
Yeah.
be getting out there with so that people can at least start doing something with you? Too many of us are so stuck on everything else. And to go back to Zig, you don't
Yeah.
have to be great to start. Minimum viable product, you got to get something out there and you can improve on that.
I love that. I love that. Thank you for that. And like I remember like some of my favorites back there, like Jim Rohn. I'm a big fan of like Dean Graziosi, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, Sir Richard Branson, and all these one of my favorite Jim Rohn quotes. He always said that don't wish your obstacles were easier. Wish that you were better. And that's really what happens with personal development is like your obstacles don't ever change. You grow and now you can step over them or walk around them, or last chances, you go through them. But that's how you get ahead. What about favorite kind of music? I always find this is a fun question. Like what kind of really excites you?
So I've got two primary kinds of music.
Uh-huh.
And I guess they're still show tunes regardless. One is Disney,
Nice.
and
I'm a huge Disney fan too. Yeah.
huge Disney fan. I keep
Wow.
Mickey on my desk
Nice.
because I love thinking, what would Walt do?
Yep.
And the other is show tunes,
Yep.
Broadway musicals, things along those lines.
Oh, nice, nice.
So
That's
I
one of my
love
favorite
the
genres.
Jekyll and Hyde song that you do in the beginning.
Everybody seems to really enjoy it. Yeah, and you know what? It's a great crowd pleaser because it wakes them up. Because that's when I get up on stage and I show them by example. I'm not I'm not I'm not going to speak fluently in this keynote, but damn, I'm going to try. And and
Yeah.
it just goes to show he's like, look, don't pity me. God gave me this speech handicap, but also made me this handsome. So moving on, you know. um,
Seeing David Hasselhoff sing it on Broadway was amazing.
Is it? Yeah. I remember him doing it for what was that show he was was it AGT he was doing? America's
Yeah,
Got
the
Talent?
very
Where he was
beginning.
hosting it. So he sang it once for that, and I saw him do it there, and I thought, oh wow, this is great. By the way, he's always a Michael Knight to me because I grew up watching Knight Rider. That was my favorite show of his growing up. But to be in line with that, I have a Yoda over there sitting on my shelf, always thinking, you either do or do not. There is no try. So go out there and
Absolutely.
do it. Don't don't waste time. Just build the plane as you fly it, and good things will happen. Now, you know, so now, do you have a great what is your favorite, I guess, theme or learning lesson you can share with the audience to help them to get forward traction in their life or their business?
And that's a really important question, Raja. It's not just an idea. It is
Hmm.
really the crux of what they need to
Yep.
do. And here's a simple answer: take action,
Done.
right?
I like it. Like Nike, just do it. Yep.
Exactly.
That's it. I love it. Simplify, simplify. All right. What is your favorite kind of food? This is always things that I always say like people make friends when they break bread together, right? So what is your favorite kind of food?
If I'm being guilty, it's going to be the chocolate.
Oh, yes, that's okay. You're allowed to have chocolate. Okay. So listen, it just so happens I am on a speed dial with the president of Lynch Chocolatiers. So hello, hey, how you doing? Yeah. It's Roger. We have a VIP guest. We need a pallet of your best chocolate in the green room stat. All right, thanks so much. All right, totally real call. Before we shift over to our next segment, what is one thing that you want audiences to recall about you?
That they got to meet the future president of the United States. But in all seriousness, I mean, that's serious too,
I
but
love it. I love it.
really it's just remembering the fact that there are people who really care about humanity,
Yep.
care about small businesses, care
Mhm.
about the people that are out there doing things every day,
Yep.
and who's trying to lead with kindness and service at the forefront.
Got it. Got it. So there you go. Breaking news. We got the future president right here on the show with us. Okay. Don't forget that. And if you're enjoying our channel, make sure that you like and subscribe so that we can bring more audiences together and like educate more people and change the world together. Jennifer, I'm going to send you the green room. Thank you so much for being so great. We're going to shift over to our 60-second mind shift and make sure you save me some food. So now, man, I'm so jealous he has all that chocolate over there. But you know what, though? If you really want to make a change in life, there's something that you got to do. You got to make some waves. But even before you make waves, there's always a big splash.
When you throw a rock into a lake, what happens? No, there's a splash. You make an impact, and then you get waves. And then you don't know where those waves are going. Those waves are going past around the reeds, and you don't know where that impact is. So all of you out there, when you're on stage, you don't know where your impact is going to end. It's never going to end.
All right, folks. So as we begin our 60-second mind shift, think about this. We were just talking about just do it. Nike's got a beautiful slogan, just do it. And what that really comes out to is that you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And if we wait for perfection to start things, we get that hesitation. We get that sort of waiting time, wasting time, waiting for things to begin instead of just go out there and do it. The first time that you rode a bike, were you perfect? Did you get on a bike, hop on, and all of a sudden start to ride 10 miles? No. A lot of us, including me, fell off that bicycle multiple times, or we tried to be carefully by riding in the grass. And we learned. But if we didn't try imperfectly, we never would have gotten that skill. Same thing with people. If you want to learn to swim, if you want to play basketball, if you want to play football or tennis or run track or try tap dancing or anything, you want to go on Broadway and sing on a stage, you got to go out there as your imperfect self and keep learning and keep improving. I just had an audition last night. I don't know if I got it yet. I might. But you know what, though? I keep throwing my net out there. And what happens is because of that, for example, last month, I just sang for a premiere science fiction opera for the Philadelphia Fringe Festival. The director got back to me. They picked it up. It's going to turn into an indie animation film. And she asked if I can do some of the voiceover work for the show, for the movie. So it's going to be called Cephro. And it's a series of books. So definitely pay attention to that. I'll let you know when that airs. And because I just tried things. I went out there imperfectly, didn't expect to be perfect, but kept giving my best. And if you do that, you can also be the best of yourself. Just build the plane as you fly it. So let's bring Jennifer back and see if she saved me any food. So Jennifer, welcome back. How was all that chocolate? And did you save me any? Oh, sorry, you're muted. Go ahead.
I said, thank you for all that chocolate. It was amazing. And there's plenty left.
Oh, fantastic. I love it. All right. So Jennifer, I want to ask you, what was your biggest takeaway from that 60-second mind shift, and what would you add to it?
The biggest thing is, again, it goes back to like Zig said, you don't have to be great to start, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to start somewhere. You were saying throw out your net, go do additional opportunities, take chances, things along those lines. It's so key, right? We get
Mm-hmm.
totally bogged down and I'm not good enough. Imposter syndrome is so
Yep.
strong in way too many of us. Even high level Fortune 500 CEOs every now and then still have imposter syndrome.
Yes, they
It's
do.
just a matter of realizing that you have to be the best you. At the end of your days, when you go to heaven, if you believe in that, and you're asked, were you the best version of you? How are you going to answer? I was
Right.
holding back, I wasn't giving it, or heck yes, I gave it my all.
I love it. Yeah, so true out there. And you're going to ring the victory bell for that, for just sharing that truth with us. Is that every single one of you is perfect exactly as you are. Don't think that you're broken. When I do coaching, I don't tell people how bad they are at whatever they're doing, what mistakes they made, and I don't make you dig back 20 years to dig through the trauma. I talk about, you know what? Who you are now is perfect because all the choices that you made brought us together. And now this is where we can accelerate your growth for the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years of your life. And because you made that choice, you know, that what makes all the difference. You know, like Robert Frost's poem, where two roads diverged in a yellow wood, I took the road less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. That's one of my favorite poems and favorite quotes I'm going to bring up every once in a while, is that we're not here to take the easy journey, you know, because the easy button's already taken. Most of society takes the easy button, right? We're not here to do that. We're here to provide greater impact for the rest of the world by elevating ourselves. Because truly, when you elevate yourself, you also lift others. A rising tide raises all ships. So, Jennifer, last question before we head off into the sunset, holding hands, singing Kumbaya, is that if someone gave you a blank check with unlimited resources, what is your grand vision to change the world?
Start really making a difference in the lives of local communities. When you
Mm-hmm.
really impact the
Yep.
business community starts seeing value because people are going in, they're hiring more people, they're
Right.
getting the donations, all the nonprofits in town that rely on Main Street organizations
Mm-hmm.
for donations, they're getting the value. The communities start getting better. You increase the education, lower crime, better healthcare, better opportunities for everyone. I've been accused of being utopian, and I don't see a
Yeah,
downside in really helping
I don't
others
see a problem with
really
that.
get that leg up, like you were just saying. So you
Yeah.
get an unlimited check. I would be doing everything I can to be helping the communities because as they
Mm-hmm.
get stronger, our nations get stronger. And when our nations get stronger, humanity as a whole gets
Oh,
stronger.
I love that. I love that. Ooh, victory bell for that. By the way, folks, don't forget, we only have one planet here, one fragile little blue planet, and there is no race. There's one race, the human race. We all got to work together on this planet. So there's Jennifer's link down below one more time. Make sure you grab it. And Jennifer, thank you so much for being here. You've been a great guest for everybody out in the audience here today. As always, don't fake it till you make it. Believe it and become it. And we'll see everybody on the next show. Bye-bye. All right, Jennifer. So 3 quick questions for you, and also for the audience out there that are still here. Your bonus link down below. If you want to start to get a shift on your mind shift, there's that link down below. Join our Tuesday night masterminds and start to change your life today. So Jennifer, why did you want to come on this show today? What was your reasoning?
Simple reason to make an impact, right?
Mm-hmm.
The more people, like I said earlier, the more people that I can reach, the more likely it is that somebody somewhere is going to say, you know what, that can work for me. And I
Mm-hmm.
can make that simple shift right now in my life or in my business.
I love it. And what is your biggest takeaway from the show today?
keep on believing and then make it
Yep.
real.
I love that. All right. And last question. Scale of 1 to 10, how much would you recommend me to somebody else's stage?
Oh, that's an easy 10.
I love it. Thank you so much. Oh, you get a victory belt for that too. All right. Thank you so much, Jennifer. You've been an amazing guest. Podcast team knows what to do from
Thank
here,
you.
and we are out of here.